Now, in Megala Amukos, Ofen Kuf Tzadik Beis, Moshe Rabbeinu wanted to go into Israel to get rid of this certain tumah called Igeros Bas Machlas, which is, we're going to see the seven-headed snake of Eisav. And this impurity was also when he killed the Egyptian, when he was younger and had to run away from Egypt. It's because this tumah entered this person, and he tried to get rid of it. He used the name of Hashem, which was to spiritually wipe out this impurity, and this was the killing of the Egyptian because this koach hatum had entered this Egyptian. And he was only 12 years old at the time, and that's why Dasan and Aviram said, "Horgeni ata omer kasher harakta es hamitzri." You're going to kill me like you killed the Egyptian. Mi samcha leish sar v'shofet aleinu. Who's placed you as a man, a minister, and a judge upon us? Why did they have to mention that he was a man? They could have simply said, Mi samcha sar v'shofet aleinu. Who has placed you as a minister and a judge upon us? Because he wasn't even a man yet. He was still 12 years old. And that's why it says, so when it says that I want to go into the land, it's because Lahavra is to get rid of this impurity. And V'yadcha Chazaka is Gematria Katan, that hints to the fact that Moshe was still a Katan. But Hashem told him Ravlach, that later on, in the days of the Amoraim, when you have rabbis called Rav, because every Rav and Mar comes from Bavel, and all Rebbe means that they're from Eretz Yisrael. So Rav, that refers to Abaye. And Abaye, in the days of Nachmani, so and Abaye was a Yasom. He was a orphan, and that's hinted to in Abaye's name. Asher Becha Yerucham Yasom is Rashi Tevos Abaye. Bi Yashuv Yahafoch is also Rashi Tevos. That Hashem is going to flip the impurity in his days. And that's was done in the Gemara in Kedushin. It says, there was a mazik, a 12-headed demon. And the Tanina Sheyesh Lo Zayin Rashim, a 7-headed snake. And Rav Acha Bar Yaakov Bitelo, so he nullified, he got rid of this snake. And the concept is that in Eisav, there's 7 impurities of the klipa of Eisav, and that's because the Samach Mem, the ministering angel of Eisav, has 7 names, and like our sages said in Gemara Sukkah, that the Yetzer Hara has 7 names, and that's why the snake has 7 heads, and that's why Yaakov bowed down 7 times towards Eisav, the corresponding with killing a head each time he bowed down. That's the concept of Sheva Yipol Tzadik V'kam. That's the 7 times the Tzadik falls down and gets up, because each time he kills one of the heads. And that's why this Amor was called Acha Bar Yaakov, the son of Yaakov, because he did the same thing Yaakov did. And that's the idea of when Eisav said, Yesh Li Rav Achi. I have the concept of Rav Achi, Rav or Rav Achai is going to, you don't need to give me these gifts to purify me, because later on, Rav Achai or Rav Achi will nullify me, or nullify the klipa of Eisav in the days of Abaye.